This is the Family Playbook, the show about your role in the family at every age. Your hosts are Robbie and Terry, both 15 every week. They figure out what is fair and what is expected as you grow up.
Welcome back to the Family Playbook, the show about your role in the family at every age. I'm Terry.
And I'm Robbie, and today we're talking about the youngest kid in the family, spoiled rotten, or secretly the smartest one in the room?
Big question. And I say this as a youngest child myself, so I'm completely unbiased.
Totally, 100% zero conflict of interest whatsoever.
Look, the spoiled baby thing is real. Studies show youngest kids often get away with more because parents have relaxed their rules by then.
Researchers call it parental burnout fatigue. By kid number 3, mom and dad are like, hey, 10 p.m. is fine.
But here's the flip side. Youngest kids grow up watching everyone else figure life out first. They basically get a free tutorial.
Psychologist Frank Sulloway spent decades studying birth order, and he found youngest kids tend to be more creative and more willing to take risks.
Because they have nothing to lose. The older sibling already broke every rule and took every punishment.
Exactly. The oldest is basically a crash test dummy for the parents' parenting style.
No offense to oldest kids.
Major offense, actually, but said with love.
So youngest kids absorb social skills just by watching siblings negotiate, argue, and charm their way through family life.
It's like having a built-in social lab running 24/7 in your own living room.
And because they're always around older people, youngest kids often develop language skills faster than average.
One study found youngest children score higher on verbal ability tests than their older siblings did at the same age.
Which tracks because they have to talk their way out of everything. They're the smallest person at the table.
But let's be honest about the downsides. Youngest kids can struggle with independence because someone was always doing things for them.
True. When your big sister ties your shoes until you're 8, you're not exactly being pushed to figure things out.
And sometimes the youngest gets taken less seriously. Classic, you're too young to understand energy from the whole family.
Which is honestly the most frustrating thing in the universe.
I wouldn't know. I'm an only child.
Oh, that's a whole other episode.
Save it. Back to youngest kids, there's something called the confluence model, which says younger siblings actually lower the average intellectual environment of a household.
That sounds brutal, but the idea is just that babies can't have deep conversations, so the overall mental stimulation in the house dips temporarily.
However, and this is the good part, youngest kids eventually catch up and often surpass, because they spend years learning from smarter, older models.
So the slow start becomes rocket fuel later.
Think about famous youngest children. You've got Cleo from history, Mark Zuckerberg, Copernicus, the guy who figured out the Earth goes around the sun.
That last one seems important.
Slightly, yeah. The point is youngest kids have a pattern of questioning the way things have always been done.
Because nobody handed them a rule book. They watched the rule book get ignored by everyone before them.
There's also a warmth factor. Youngest kids often report closer relationships with parents because by that point, parents are less stressed and more present.
Less perform well or disappoint us. More, let's just enjoy this.
And siblings are a huge deal too. Youngest kids get mentorship, protection, and someone to blame things on, all in one package.
That last benefit is criminally underrated.
So are youngest kids spoiled? Maybe sometimes. Are they learning from everyone around them? Absolutely, constantly, without even trying.
It's like being the last person to join a group project where everyone already did the research. You just have to put it together.
And somehow you still get equal credit on the presentation.
The system works, Robbie.
For youngest kids, at least, anyway. Whether you're the baby of the family or you've got a little one trailing behind you, now you know the science.
Every seat at the family table comes with its own weird advantages and challenges.
Next week, we're tackling middle children, so brace yourselves, forgotten ones. Your time is coming.
We see you, middles, we really do.
Thanks for listening, and remember, your place in the family shapes you, but it doesn't define you. See you next week on the Family Playbook.